Not another space game. Yeah, another space game. Why you play so many space games? Because I'm a space nerd and I love space games and I think they're really interesting. And this one, it was in a pack. It was in a pack with Titanic VR, which I also purchased too. It's on Steam for like 15 quid or something, and nothing but good reviews. To recenter at any time, hold the Steam VR controller menu button. Oh, not that one. Reset. Yeah, man. So I have now officially reset. We're good to go. Press the gamepad. Okay. It's from VR education, or immersive education, or immersive VR education. I don't think it knows itself what it's actually called. But apparently this is meant to be an extremely realistic, like detail to detail, like complete simulation of the Apollo 11 mission. If you don't know what the Apollo mission was, Apollo 11 mission was, 19 something. Was it 1969? I think it was. That's when man first stepped on the moon, and I'm actually really looking forward to this. Cinematic or interactive? I kind of want to take control, but landing and moonwalk sections. What do I want to do? It's cinematic. I'll do interactive. Best experience wearing earphones. Got them. 1957, Soviet Russia launches Sputnik 1, the first man-made object in space. 61, Russian Yuri Gagarin becomes the first man in space. For those 5 years, America was one step behind the space race. Grr, America's the best. Whoa, what the fuck? In 1962, American President John F. Kennedy raised the stakes by announcing America's intentions to put man on the moon. The following speech was delivered to the American people to support this endeavor. If you cannot read, I just read it for you. Whoa.
No man can fully grasp how far and how fast we have come. But condense, if you will, the 50,000
Did they have projectors like this?
Of man's recorded history in a time span of but a half a century.
This is sick.
Stated in these terms, we know very little about the first 40 years, except at the end of them, advanced man had learned to use the skins of animals to cover them. Then about 10 years ago, under this standard, man emerged from his caves to construct other kinds of shelter. Only 5 years ago, man learned to write and use a cart with wheels. Christianity began less than 2 years ago. The printing press came this year. And then less than 2 months ago, during this whole 50-year span of human history, the steam engine provided a new source of power. Newton explored the meaning of gravity. Last month, electric lights and telephones and automobiles and airplanes became available. Only last week did we develop penicillin and television and nuclear power. And now, if America's new spacecraft succeeds in reaching Venus, we will have literally reached the stars before midnight tonight. This is a breathtaking pace.
Venus isn't a star.
Such a pace cannot help but create new ills as it dispels old. New ignorance, new problems, new dangers. Surely the opening vistas of space promise high costs and hardships, as well as high reward. So it is not surprising that some would have us stay where we are a little longer, to rest, to wait. But this city of Houston, this state of Texas, this country of the United States was not built by those who waited and rested and wished to look behind them.
Old Neil and Buzz.
For the eyes of the world now look into space, to the moon, and to the planets beyond. And we have vowed that we shall not see it governed by a hostile flag of conquest, but by a banner of freedom and peace The exploration of space will go ahead, whether we join in it or not. And it is one of the great adventures of all time. Those who came before us made certain that this country rode the first waves of the Industrial Revolution, the first waves of modern invention, and the first wave of nuclear power. And this generation does not intend to founder in the backwash of the coming age of space. We mean to be a part of it. We mean to lead it. Its hazards are hostile to us all. Its conquest deserves the best of all mankind. And its opportunity for peaceful cooperation may never come again. But why, some say, the moon? Why choose this as our goal?
It's the closest
and they may well ask, why climb the highest mountain? Why 35 years ago, fly the Atlantic? Why does Rice play Texas? We choose to go to the moon.
Whoa.
We choose to
fucking
go to the
hell.
moon.
Oh, Jesus.
We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other thing. Not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills. Because that challenge is one that we're willing to accept, one we are unwilling to postpone, and one we intend to win on the other side.
Fuck me, it's pretty big. I'm guessing you can only see like a lane 2D. Honestly, this is like the fucking moon is there. Jesus shit.
Tranquility, we copy you on the ground. You got a bunch of guys about to turn blue. We're breathing again. Thanks a lot.
Bloody hell. The sun looks pretty cool. Woo, that was quite nerve-wracking. I'm going to guess it's going to get a bit more into depth now. I'm going to shit myself.
I think the momentous, most memorable thing that I can recall about that particular day was the opportunity while my two friends here were being put into the spacecraft to stand alone by myself out there and look at the rocket and the quietness and see the sun come up and the waves rolling in and the evidence.
I can't see that.
Millions of people watching, but nothing specific and just so quiet, and to realize that indeed such a contrast was going to take place. All the frantic activity preparing the rocket, but it's so quiet up there.
I actually can't see this.
And that in
I was
very
looking
few
through my
moments
monitor
we
now.
were going to be departing in a great roar and off for a momentous event.
So we go back into the VR when we go to the next scene. This is frustrating because this is something that I'd love to see. What did it look like when you walked into the? No, it's still not working.
I thought we had a 90% chance of getting back safely to Earth on that flight, but only a 50-50 chance of
This
making
actually
a
isn't
successful
working.
landing on the first attempt. There's so many unknowns in the descending from lunar orbit down to the surface that had not been demonstrated yet by testing. It's a risk-reward equation, and
What was it?
you're able to accept a level of risk so long as it's commensurate with the reward that you will get by achieving the goal that you're after.
Can you refresh it? Okay, I think we're back on. That's annoying. Just on a loading screen. Whoa, okay, we are on.
T-minus 1 minute.
You can see, can't you? Cool.
On the Apollo mission, the flight to land of the first men on the moon. All indications coming in to the control center at this time indicate we are go. 1 minute, 25 seconds and counting. Our status.
They actually look quite realistic too.
Pressurized. 80-second mark has now been passed. We'll go on full internal power at the 50-second mark in the countdown. Guidance system goes on internal at 17 seconds.
So they haven't modelled the
Leading up
Earth.
to the ignition sequence at 8.9 seconds. We're approaching the 60-second mark on the Apollo
cable
11
needs to
mission.
fuck
T-minus 60 seconds and counting.
Do,
We're past
do,
T-minus
do.
60.
Abort, abort,
55
abort.
seconds and counting. Neil Armstrong just reported back. It's been a real smooth countdown. We passed the 50-second mark. Power transfer is complete. We're on internal power with the launch vehicle at this time. 40 seconds away from the Apollo 11 liftoff. All the second stage tanks now pressurized. 35 seconds and counting. We are still go with Apollo 11.
This is exactly what happened.
Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds.
Imagine being them two, like,
20 seconds.
actually going to the moon and just being so cool. Like, fucking hell, no one's touched down on the moon before. Chances are we could pretty much
12,
die from this.
11, 10,
9, 8,
ignition sequence
7,
start.
6,
6,
5, 4,
4,
3, 2,
2,
1.
1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the
Look
hour.
at him.
Liftoff
Yeah.
of Apollo 11. Tower clear.
We got a roll program. Neil Armstrong reporting the roll and pitch.
Roll. Press all the buttons. Ah, fucking hell. What I don't know
30 seconds.
is this going to take as long as what it actually did? Is it going to take, like, how long did it take to get to the moon? Whoa, there's the sun. That's booming in. Is it going to take, I don't know, how long does it take to get to the moon? I have no idea. Probably about six or 8 hours.
Altitude's 2 miles.
You don't want to see outside, no?
Downrange 1 mile.
There it is.
Altitude 3
I'm coming for you.
miles now. Velocity 2,195 feet per second.
Whoa.
11 Houston, thrusters go. All engines, you're looking good. Hi, Roger. You're loud and clear, Houston.
You definitely need to experience this, not just watch this through a 2D monitor. Obviously, if you ain't got a VR kit, then it's a bit more harder, but this is pretty sick.
Set 8 miles downrange, 12 miles high. Velocity 4,000 feet per second. Stand by.
Love this inspirational music too. Come on guys, we can do this. F5.
Cliff Charles Woods taking a staging status.
This is Houston. You are go for staging.
Tower's gone.
Roger, tower.
Board cutoff. Inboard engines out.
I'm in board cutoff.
Is that it? We're in orbit. Whee, the pen.
Houston, be advised the visual is go today. This is Houston. Roger out. Yeah, they finally gave me a window.
What if you needed the toilet? Like if you actually needed to piss yourself and you pretty much screwed, you can't. Okay, so we're gonna skip the actual Alpha orbit. 2 hours 45 minutes in. Is this doing this on purpose? 1 second. No, it's some bits. I'm guessing that some bits you can't watch in VR them for some reason, which is annoying because this is the best bit to look at. This cable needs to stop. No, it's definitely not on for some reason. Seriously? This bit of the sun rising you can't see? I mean, like, the game wasn't that cheap compared to, like, a...
I think certainly to go as far away as the moon and look back on the Earth certainly does affect your perspective. And then when you see it, tiny as your thumbnail held out in front of you at arm's length, that sort of gets your attention. A beautiful sight, tiny, pristine, blue and white, very fragile-looking object, shining like a beautiful headlight out there in the black velvet of space. It does change your perspective. It makes you think that we have to take better care of this little fragile entity.
No.
It is fragile.
For some reason it's not working. Down into the Earth. Sorry, that's...
Apollo 11, this is Houston. Slightly less than 1 minute to ignition, and everything is go.
Roger, Apollo 11's go.
It's pretty crap that it gets disturbed like this. You can't... I wonder if it's just mine. I wonder if it's just my rift or something.
Apollo 11, this is Houston at 1 minute. Trajectory and guidance look good, and the stage is good.
Apollo 11. We're showing velocity 35,570 feet per second.
Apollo 11, this is Houston. Around 3.5 minutes. You're still looking good. Your predicted cutoff is right on the nominal.
Roger, Apollo 11's go. We're showing velocity 35,570 feet per second. Altitude 177 nautical miles.
Apollo 11, this is Houston. You are go at 5 minutes.
Roger, Apollo 11's go.
Get ready to take control. Skip to cinematic. I kind of want to go cinematic and just watch it and just enjoy. Fuck it. I want to just enjoy it. Okay, so we're back on now. We're actually back. This is so weird. Whoa. What the fuck's that? Yeah, I'm just gonna put the controls down and just enjoy this. There's the old Earth over there.
Okay, we got the vehicle in view.
Moving forward. 15 meters.
Where did this come from?
10 meters.
Pretty sure we're far from the moon. Earth isn't that
8
big
meters.
compared to the moon. Your eyes are weird, bro. Are you which one's Neil? I think you're Neil, aren't you? The middle. You know, a fact that I find very, very frustrating.
3.
It was actually Buzz. It was actually Buzz Aldrin that stepped on the moon first. Buzz and Neil had an agreement together that if Buzz was the first one to step on the moon, he had to take the
1
film
meter.
of Neil stepping off. So that whole racket of Neil being the first one on the moon is all bullshit.
And catch.
It was actually Buzz. That's sick. So we've just docked into some station.
Apollo 11,
Whoa.
this is Houston. Radio
Fucking
check,
hell.
over.
Roger, we've got the high gain locked on now, I believe, auto tracking now.
Okay, you're coming in loud and clear, but Mike is just barely readable.
Hello, it's Neil. How are you reading, Mike?
Loud and clear now, Mike, and we understand that you are docked.
That's affirmative. Houston, we're ready for LEM ejection.
Roger, go for LEM ejection.
Thank you.
Why did they dock? Was that to get fuel?
This is Houston, over.
Oh, it's to get the lander. I actually didn't know that.
Roger, could you give us some comments on how the transposition and docking went, over?
I actually had no idea that they did
Well,
that.
Houston, although I expect I used more gas than I've been using in the simulator, except for using a little more gas, and I'd be interested in your numbers on that. Everything went nominally.
This is Houston. Roger, we copy.
Four days, 4 hours and 10 minutes. The thing that shits me up mostly in these games is when you just fade up into a random place. Oh, really? Again? I think we're going to the moon because it's the nature of the human race face challenges. It's by we required to do things as a salmon swim upstream. Why are some bits not in VR? Lunar orbit, altitude 86 miles. Why can't I see this in VR? This is awful. Right, so that's the moon there. This is really frustrating. I'm pretty sure it didn't say this in the Steam reviews. I'm very sure it didn't. That is so frustrating. Oh, very, very annoying. This really destroys the experience.
The alignment and the initialization look good to us, over. Roger, thank you. Eagle, Houston, would you have Columbia go to the high gain, yaw 0, pitch -20, over?
There you go. 1 minute till take. You guys take care.
See you later.
Bye.
Apollo 11, Houston, we are go for undocking, over. Roger, understand.
If you can't see the actual landing in VR, that's shocking. I actually might ask for my
Roger, Eagle, undock. Roger, how does it look? The Eagle has wind. Roger.
Swear to God, if you actually land, I'm going to be so pissed.
Eagle, Houston, we see you on the steerable, over. I do believe you got thrusters on board that vehicle. Okay, you got it. Do it later. Roger, let us know when you're ready to copy. We have a DOI pad and a PDI pad, over. Guidance says we're go. Coming up on 5 minutes to ignition, Gene Kran's getting a go, no-go for descent. Okay, all flight controllers, I'm going around the horn. Make your go, no-goes based on the data you had for an LOS. See, we got it back. Give me another few seconds. We're going, flight. Okay, retro, go. Fido, go. Guide, go. Control, go. Self-com, go. Jinsei, go. Ecom, go. Surgeon, go. Capcom, we're go to continue PDI.
What am I meant to be looking at? Okay, I think we are actually back on it. I've actually edited this bit out so you won't know. Well, you will know because the other bit didn't work either. But I couldn't get this bit working in VR. I've just restarted my computer. Seems to be working. We'll see what happens. Johannes Kepler, letter to Galileo Galilei. I'm just a poor boy. Day 20th July 1969. A mere, yeah, I've read all this before. But you haven't, so read it quickly. A mere 66 years after the Wright brothers basically flew off. Right. Okay, we are working now. Fucking at last. Yeah, we are working. Where's is the other? Oh, the other one's on the. Okay. Well, my fact from earlier on might not be legit then. My fact being that
Altitude 5,200 feet.
Armstrong wasn't the first man on the moon. He was actually Aldrin, because Aldrin went out first with the camera, and then he filmed Armstrong. I'm guessing this is Armstrong then. Make sure that my GoPro is working. And we are recording. Oh, an alarm.
1201. Roger, 1201 alarm. Where go? Same tide. Where go?
Hot dang.
2,000 feet. 2,000 feet. Into the ag. 47 degrees. Roger. 47 degrees.
Where's that beer on the ship?
Eagle looking great. Your go.
Altitude 1,600. 1,400 feet, still looking very good.
So where did our seats go then? Or is this different?
35 degrees. 35 degrees. 750. Coming down to 23.
And why isn't he floating up and down?
100 feet, 21 down. 33 degrees. 100 feet down at
Pretty
19.
detailed.
540 feet down at 30. And at 15.
I feel like I should be helping. Or I'm actually not here, am I?
At 400 feet down at 9. Gate forward. 10 and 50 feet down at 4. 30, lift the half down.
No, this is a different ship. Because there was a hole here. This is scratch the top of my head, but the thing's in the way. So we have broken away from Neil and Orr. More going to be like the Orr. Fucking cable, man. Buzz. I think that's Buzz. I think we broke. No, not Buzz. I think that's Neil Armstrong. I think we've broken away from Buzz.
50 down at 2.5. 19 forward.
This is pretty relaxing.
Altitude velocity light. 8.5 down. 220 feet. 13 forward. 11 forward.
Got a crater, dude. Got a crater.
4.5
Careful.
5.5 down. 160, 6.5 down.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we're quite still far away.
9 forward. And 20 feet.
Oh, 20 feet, is that it?
100 feet, 3.5 down.
Oh, 100 feet.
5%. 185.
Are we going to play golf?
Stay 75 feet. Guys looking good, down a half. 6 forward. 60
Let's play
seconds.
golf with you.
Lights on. Down 2.5.
That's cool. You can see the dust.
Forward. 40 feet down 2.5. Picking up some dust. 30 feet, 2.5 down. Make shadow. 4 forward. 4 forward. Drift into the right a little. Down a half. 30 seconds. Forward. Contact light.
Look how chilled you are, mate. I'd be shitting myself.
Okay, engine stop. APA at a descent.
Nice.
Both auto, descent, engine command over
No
right
bumps or anything.
off. Engine arm off. 413 is in. We copy you down, Eagle.
Griffin, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
Roger, Tranquility. We copy you on the ground. You got a bunch of guys
Well done, dude.
about to turn blue. We're breathing again. Thanks a lot.
Surface of the Moon, 21st July 1969.
At the foot of the ladder.
2:55. 3 in the morning. Jesus Christ, should be going to bed. Astronaut Neil Armstrong.
In the surface about 1 or 2 inches, although the surface appears to be
Whoa.
very, very fine-grained as you get close to it. It's almost like a powder. Ground mass is very fine. I'm going to step off the limb now. That's one small step for man. One giant
Journey
leap for
from
mankind.
mankind. Where's what's his face filming him then?
As the surface is fine and powdery, I can pick it up loosely with my toe. It does adhere in fine layers, like powdered charcoal, to the sole and sides of my boot. I only go in a small fraction of an inch, maybe an eighth of an inch, but I can see the footprints of my boots and the treads and the fine sandy particles. Neil, this is Houston. We're copying. There seems to be no difficulty in moving around as we suspected. It's even perhaps easier than the simulations of 16G that we performed in various simulations on the ground. Absolutely no trouble to walk around.
Here, men from the planet Earth, first set foot upon the moon. We came in peace for all mankind. I love that July 1969 AD. Oh, it's all. No, it doesn't fully. Okay, it doesn't fully. Right. 1,669 years after Jesus' death. Because Jesus believed the moon. Well, probably did. I don't know. I don't give a shit. I'm just jabbering on. Whoa.
Neil and Buzz, the President of the United States is in his office now and would like to say a few words to you. Over. That would be an honor. Go ahead, Mr. President. This is Houston out.
Hello, Neil and Buzz. I'm talking to you by telephone from the Oval Room at the White House. And this certainly has to be the most historic telephone call ever made. I just can't tell you how proud we all are of what you do. For every American, this has to be the proudest day of our lives. And for people all over the world, I am sure they too join with us in recognizing what an immense feat this is. Because of what you have done, the heavens have become a part of man's world. And as you talk to us from the Sea of Tranquility, it inspires us to redouble our efforts to bring peace and tranquility to Earth. For one priceless moment in the whole history of man, all the people on this earth are truly one. One in their pride in what you have done, and one in our prayers that you will return safely to Earth.
Hells yeah, brother!
Thank you, Mr. President. It's a great honor and privilege for us to be here representing not only the United States, but man of peace of all nations, and with interest and a curiosity and with a vision for the future. Honor for us to be able to participate here today.
And thank you very much, and I look forward, all of us look forward to seeing you on the Hornet on Thursday.
That flag's false. The flag had a pole.
Tranquility Base, Houston.
The fuck's everyone gone?
Roger, our guidance recommendation is pings, and you're cleared for takeoff.
What? What the fuck?
Roger, understand. We're number one on the runway. Roger.
The flag, where has it gone? Where's the flag gone? The flag, oh there it is. The flag had a pole at the very top, which made it, when it was placed on the moon, because of the repositioning of the flag, it made it look like it was actually waving, and it wasn't. Obviously, there's no atmosphere on there. Holy shit!
36 feet per second up.
Well, imagine watching this. Imagine being on the moon and the ship just fucks off.
Balance come along. Very quiet ride. There's that one straight around there. Thousand feet high, 80 feet per second vertical rise.
What the fuck do I do now?
Manual start override.
Can try and digest a few
2,600 feet altitude.
rocks or something.
Eagle Houston, you're looking good to us.
I wonder why, with all the technology of what we've got, we haven't managed to find the I don't know what the fuck it was called, the launch pad, whatever it's called. Ooh, what the fuck? The launch pad on the moon, just to prove that man did step on it. 24th of July, 44 hours after leaving the lunar surface at a speed of 36,000 feet per second. Apollo 11 hits Earth atmosphere, heating the shell by something degrees, I think it said. Am I going to be burning into Earth's atmosphere now? Whoa. Whoa! Fuck, I don't like when you do that. It's just your heart glowing. What got remixed?
Houston, we got disturbance module going by.
Roger, thank you.
And it's rotating just like it should be. Thrusters are firing.
Bye.
800 nautical miles high. Velocity 33,000 feet per second. Houston, we'll have you for about 3-4 minutes through Redstone and then pick you up after blackout through Orion. Roger. Guidance reports Apollo 11 right down the middle of the corridor. And 11 Houston, you're going over the hill there shortly. You're looking mighty fine to us.
See you later.
I wonder how hot it was inside. I'm guessing that they had a load of insulation stuff to keep the heat out, but fucking whoa! Fuck me! Oh Jesus shit! So we're going backwards. You're very calm for being backwards with all this shit. Look at that! Fuck me!
I believe that this nation should commit itself
I need to get a
achieving the
fucking
goal
wireless.
before this decade is out of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the Earth. No single space project in this period will be more impressive to mankind or more important for the long-range exploration of space, and none will be so difficult or expensive to accomplish.
And we did it, brother. Yeah! America! Have a kiss. Love you.
Apollo 11, Houston, Aurora. Apollo 11, Houston, and the blind airboss has a visual contact. Apollo 11, Houston, standing by for your distributing, over. Apollo 11, this is Hornet, over. Aircraft reports visual.
Fuck yeah, brother! Parachutes have come up, mate. It looks like we might survive.
11 and Hornet, copy. 11 Hornet, what's your splashdown arrow, over?
I hope we get a heroics person's welcome. That'll be quite nice. Oh, did you land on the what the fuck? Did you land on the night side? (1969). What war was going on there? There's got to be some sort of war. Imagine landing in the middle of a war zone. What the fuck? That was pretty sick. Cheers, Dave. I mean, it was only a £5 or something. It's like £5.70, I think it was. Pretty decent. I mean, there's replayability of wanting to do it interactively. But I've got Titanic VR as well. Came in with the bundle, and I've played it a little bit, and it was really good. Like very, very good. Very, without sounding twatish, but very immersive. There's a lot more to that game. There's a lot more to it. This game, this did feel pretty empty. Wasn't much to look at. If anything, I'd like to have orbited around the Earth for a couple of minutes, and well, you probably did, but I couldn't fucking see. I don't know. Other things of like orbiting the something that I would love to have seen. To orbit around the moon, and then to see like a really highly detailed Earthrise, the famous picture of what they took as well. They didn't mention Earthrise. That's insane. Not once. It's like one of the most famous pictures of all time. A lot of Kickstarter backers. Is Kickstarter still going? I thought that was closed down, wasn't it? Anyway, well, this is it. This is Apollo VR. Pretty decent. Again, it's pretty cheap on Steam at the moment. But it's like, I think it's £7 by itself, or £15 for the pack of Titanic VR and this as well, which works out to be like just like a £5 or something. It's worth it. Give it a go.